Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and today we are doing my Let's Learn the Art of Tarot series. Yay! I took some time off, basically regrouped, and let's get started. So, the websites that I use are in the description box below. I like tarotguide.com because when I began my journey with tarot, I wanted to know more. So we buy a deck of cards and we get an itty bitty teeny weeny book for all 78 cards. I wanted to know more. So the tarotguide.com offers 5 ways of interpreting each card: love, money, health, general, and spirituality. Then, through my process of learning and growing with tarot, I realized how powerful of a manifester I am. So I began to edit the information that I verbalize because I realized, I comprehended, and I began understanding on a greater level my moral, ethical responsibility, my moral and ethical responsibility, first and foremost to myself. Secondly, to those in my environments, my viewers, my friends, my family, my work environments, my religious and my spiritual environments. So I became more mindful, and I'm still on this journey of learning and growing. So today's lesson is all about shuffling. That's what we're doing. We're doing shuffling our cards, okay? So I use my tarot deck. I separate the major arcana and the minor arcana. The reason being, there are many, okay, let me back up. Tarot is amazing. It's beautiful, it's fabulous. You can use it any way you want to. There are 0 right ways to do it, and there are 0 wrong ways to do it. It's based on what we are drawn to, our lessons, our journeys, okay? So, a lot of readers use the deck as a whole. That's the beautiful thing about tarot. The message still comes out. However we use it, the message still comes out. Now, my reasoning, my thought process, my theory behind separating my deck. The major arcana is the journey, okay? So, if we are on a journey, let's figure out what's going on in our journey. Then, the minor arcana are the details. So let's get the details of our journey. Let's see what's going on. It's just a different, organized way of doing things. And that's what I do, folks. I do things differently. That's me. Excuse me. So, let's begin. Now, to clear the energy from our deck, there are many ways we can do it. The way that I am aware of is by knocking on our deck. We can knock once, we can knock 10 times, we can knock 1,000,000 times. It's up to our intuition, and it's up to how we are guided. Okay, so if you want to knock with the palm, if you want to put it on the table and knock, that is one way, one method. There are many methods, okay? Another way to clear the energy or to keep the energy. Okay, let's say we've done a reading and we like the energy that we received in that reading. So we put our deck up and we put a crystal on our deck to preserve the energy that's there. Oop. So, okay, we've touched base on clearing the energy. Another way of clearing the energy . Hold on. Another way of clearing the energy for our deck is saging it or using Palo Santo. I promise we're going to get to shuffling, folks. I promise. That is the topic of the video. So, Palo Santo's lit. We're blessing the deck. We're verbalizing our intention. Woo! So we're running, and we can do it however we want. Up and down, over the top, around. However long, however short, brief. Again, follow your intuition. Intuition plays a huge part in reading cards. We'll get to that. So now, see, got a little sage smudge. Wipe that off. Okay, now, clear the energy. Take our deck. Actually, I'm going to use the Minor Arcana just because it's a little thicker. So, clear the energy. Take our deck and just split it somewhere naturally. Okay? 10 of Coins and the 6 of Wands. Now, my theory. Tarot speaks to me in a sentence. This is the beginning of the sentence. It was important to teach the meanings of the cards so that when we shuffle, we understand the messages we are receiving. These are the details, the greater details of the message, okay? So, 10 of Pentacles. Now, intuition plays a part in this. So, 10 of Pentacles is security and stability. It is abundance in any and all aspects of life. It is, hold on. Unexpected financial windfall, lump sums, wills, deeds, trust funds, inheritance, solid foundations, privilege, ancestry, family home, family business, family responsibilities, family values, family support, and family riches. Old money, affluence, business empire, domestic bliss, contracts, pensions, long-term financial security, stability, being conventional, traditional, settling down, prenuptials, marriage, and marrying into money. Then, the 6 of Wands. success, victory, winning, having the advantage, triumph, achievement, praise, acclaim, awards, recognition, applause, goodwill, fame, celebrity, fans, well-wishers, supporters, crowds, being in the spotlight, riding high, being a leader, stability, strength, confidence. So, hold on, let me finish. Grounded self-esteem, grounded pride, sharing our victories, and the campaign trail. So, both of these cards speak of security and stability, however that resonates for us. So, when we are shuffling, what do the cards tell us? Okay, so then we have the two decks, or the two halves of the deck, and we shuffle them. 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom, security and stability. We cut the deck again. The 7 of Cups, emotional and material security. Lots of options, choices, multiple possibilities, opportunities, picking and choosing, decisions, dreaming, fantasy, wishful thinking, imagination, and meditation. So now we have these two messages. Again, security and stability. We have options. What are we going to do with those options? So let's shuffle the deck again. Hold on. There we go. I don't normally do the table shot just because I'm going to leave it at that. I don't normally do the table shot. So we're going to take our deck and we're going to shuffle it. Now, my cards are in set positions in my deck. Similar to certain readers reading all upright. Similar to other readers who just shuffle. And each choice, however we decide, is perfectly acceptable. That's why tarot is so fabulous. Options. We can choose what it is we want to achieve with our cards. Now, the reason that I have decided to have cards in set positions is because my theory, the cards are cycles of energy, of lessons. This is a message in the upright. And this is a message in reverse. Now, I'm going to choose to not read the reverse because I'm familiar with that energy, and I choose to avoid verbalizing that energy and putting that energy out there. What I will say is this is the lesson part of the cycle of this card. And this is the blessing part of the cycle. So, in having my cards in the set position, whether they're upright or reverse, I have chosen the blessing message for each card based on the messages of the cards based on the tarotguide.com. Okay? So options. We have options as to how we choose to position our cards in our deck. It's our deck, our choice, our intuition, our path, our direction. That's the beautiful thing about tarot. So the readers that do things differently They're the opposite of wrong. They're just in a different place on their path. Okay? So, now, 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, cut the deck again, 6 of Coins, 7 of Cups. Now, the reason I choose to do my shuffling off of camera is for this very reason. Not because I want to keep it secret from you folks, because it is because because this process, I take my time with it. And as of yet, I don't know what to say to fill in the time while I am shuffling, if that makes sense. So it's a personal choice. We can shuffle on deck. We can shuffle off of deck. Okay? So, 6 of Pentacles, being respected, being valued, being well paid, generosity, charity, sharing. The 9 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. What do these messages tell you, folks? Okay? This is the exercise for our intuition. If this were your deck and these were the cards that you were seeing, what do these messages tell you? I know what they tell me. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Respect yourself. That's the first message. Self-respect. Because when we respect ourselves, it's very easy to respect others. We naturally respect others. Okay? So, shuffle. Now, 2 of Cups. Okay, so let me pause real quick. This is an action card to me. This card is telling me, ensure I am respecting myself, and in doing so, I am naturally respecting others. So I choose to continue to shuffle because it's an action card. Tarot speaks to me in a sentence. 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, emotions, options. It's not a period of a sentence, which is the reason my shuffling process takes longer. 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups, excuse me. 3 of Coins. 7 of Cups. 3 of Coins is about hard work paying off, our diligence, our determination, rewards for all of those things, rewards for our efforts, rewards for our smart work. Again, to me and my intuition, this is not a period. This is not a resolution. This is like the middle subject of the sentence. It's advice. King of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. So what this is telling me is still advice, okay? We're maturing. We're growing. There are things that may be outside of our control, but that's okay. We shake the dust off and we continue. It's part of the process. It's part of our journey of learning and growing and developing and maturing. Okay? So now, we continue. We keep shuffling. I would choose to keep shuffling, okay? King of Coins, King of Cups. We are mastering two very important aspects: emotional balance and physical balance. King's highest level of each suit. We're mastering this. Okay, the King of Cups remained at the bottom. Okay, so for me, this is not a period of a sentence. The card at the bottom of the deck is the period of the sentence for me. This is not how I want to end my message, is where I'm going with that. King of Swords. Ooh, truth, integrity, ethics, honesty, emotions, creativity, intuition. Again, this is also the highest level of truth. Okay? Highest level of truth. That can be the end of a sentence, right? It can if we choose to, but I want to keep going. Nine of Cups. This is a period. This is the end of the sentence. The highest level of truth, the end of the sentence. So now I would choose to be done shuffling. The reason being is I ask for our highest and greatest good and our best possible outcome. So for us to achieve our wish fulfillment, don't we want this as the card at the bottom of the deck? The period of our sentence? Okay, so then that is the period, that is the card at the bottom of the deck, the period of our sentence. Then I would cut the deck. We can cut the deck however we want to. There's no right or wrong way to do it, because the message is already set for our wish fulfillment. It still wants to be cut. We trust our intuition. The message is already set for our wish fulfillment. Okay, so then we can do the same thing. The Emperor, the hero, being logical, more structure, routine, receiving advice, and we would do well to listen to it. The Star, the Emperor, deep, powerful spiritual connection. Now, most star cards have 1 foot in water and 1 foot on ground. This one has both feet deep in the water. So we are deeply emotionally grounded. While working on our structure, working on our self-discipline, while being logical, being reasonable. Again, the Star is a beautiful card, but to me, it is not the period of a sentence. The Hierophant in reverse. Doing things non-traditionally. Deep, powerful spiritual connections. Doing things differently. That's a good period. That's a good resolution for the end of a sentence. The Hero. The Sun. The Hero. Okay, so the Sun is also, there are many periods. What I mean is, several cards to me are the end of a sentence. Now, it's our journey, our path, our intuition, our choices. So what choices are we going to make? What cards are resolutions to a message, right? Because think about it, there's 78 cards in a deck. Each card has a message. And when we put it together, it's an entire sentence. It's an entire message. Ooh, the Six of Swords. Our guides are talking to us. Things are healing. They're moving forward. This is beautiful. Sorry, I was receiving a message. So, okay, so it is up to you guys. What is a good period? What is a good resolution? Again, that's the reason I taught the meaning of the cards first. So then we could go over shuffling. Okay? I like the Hierophant for the period. Now that's one form of shuffling. Okay? Here's another form of shuffling. And when a card flips out, that's when, oh, well, that's a lot of cards. There are many ways to shuffle our deck. Cut it and shuffle it. Now, the reason I choose to do the method I do is because if our deck is constantly moving, then the period at the bottom of the deck, the period of the sentence is constantly changing. And we are unaware of the period at the bottom of the sentence, right? So we can shuffle one card at a time, or we can go faster and get groupings of cards. The beautiful thing about tarot, being different, being a leader, finishing what we've started, being energetic, being enthusiastic, being a leader to those who look up to us. There are many different ways to shuffle. It's up to us. What do we prefer? What do we choose? What do we feel the most comfortable with? This is what I feel the most comfortable with. Which is the reason I have made the choice to shuffle this way. But go back, folks. Check out my playlists. Go back and look at my other videos, especially from the beginning of my channel. I would shuffle like this. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. I told you, tarot's amazing. Tarot's beautiful. Okay, so we can shuffle that way. We could just cut the deck constantly if we wanted to. Substitutions are acceptable. Some people There are individuals who are uncomfortable with shuffling, meaning in this method, it's okay. There are 0 wrong ways to do this. 0. 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Everyone being happy. Anyone and everyone. Us, our friends, our family, all of our environments, folks. Every single one of our environments. That's beautiful. This is good luck. This is destiny. Bliss. This is amazing. Oh, and look, there are fireworks in the background. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Yay. Happy 4th of July. That's awesome. Have a safe 4th of July. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate. I told you, I love tarot. Love tarot. Love, love, love. So, let's recap. For me, my theory, tarot speaks to us. How does it speak to you? What does your intuition tell you? What does your guidance say? How are you being led? How are you being guided? There are 0 wrong ways. I don't even like the word 0 to begin with. You guys know that. Becoming a master. Becoming a master at happiness. That's beautiful, folks. That's beautiful. Celebrate with your loved ones. Celebrate with friends, with family. Okay, so you've stuck around this far. Let's do a little message. And we'll do shuffling in a different way. 6 of Coins. See, now the 6 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. And if the period of the sentence constantly shifts, then the message is shifting, which again is perfectly acceptable. Okay? Truth. Mental clarity. Breakthroughs. And for all of you folks who have stuck around with me, I love this deck because the sword is down. Ace of Wands. Queen of Cups. And the King of Wands. So, actually, let me turn it around so it's upright for you guys. Sentence. And the 3 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. So, the period of the sentence, I suppose I should put it over here. And move it into view so you guys can see it. But see, it's just small. I like holding the cards up so you can see them, so you can see the details. That's where our intuition comes into play, folks. The nuances of the pictures. And we're going to get into that. Like the Okay, so these two characters have their backs to each other. So for me, the Ace of Wands is in the past position, and the Ace of Swords is looking at the future. So, Six of Cups, support, charity, being well respected, being well valued, being well paid. That shows consideration. That shows mindfulness. That shows being present and aware. Giving to God. Remembering to tithe. And if we are unaffiliated with a religious organization, because we would give to a church then, right? Then we support those around us in our local community. She's giving to the hand that's being held out. She's considerate, while being mindful of the percentages, right? So we tithe 10%, we save 20%, and then if we choose to give outside of that, we are mindful that we still have 70% to work with our budget, to pay for our bills, our groceries, our gas, our utilities, our rent, things of that nature, right? And then the extra, the surplus from being well paid, from being respected and being valued, we share to continue the cycle of giving and receiving. Truth, clarity, breakthroughs, authority, vision. The sword is down. What does that mean? There's no need to pick it up. Ace of Wands. Taking action. Getting fired up. Getting in the game. Good news. Both of these cards are cards of receiving excellent good news. So the good news is we will be highly respected, because the actions we took in our past, looking at past energy, we were caring, we were sensitive, we were tender, we were compassionate, we were loving, we trusted our intuition, we followed our intuition, we were considerate. And we know why we do the things that we do, daring to be different. And we understand that just because we do things one way doesn't mean everybody else has to do them that way. Our focus is on us. It's the opposite of others' opinions of us, because we dare to be different. And we're being a leader. We understand, whether we're aware, right? We understand about being a role model. Because we respect others. I know this is the Three of Pentacles. Hear me out on this, okay? Following my intuition. Our work ethic, our diligence is important to us. And if it's important to us, then we understand it's important to others. Not ours, but their diligence and their work ethic is important to them. And we want to create beautiful things for others to enjoy. See, she's creating a dress. Who's going to wear the dress? Will she wear the dress, or will someone else wear the dress? The point is, she's a dressmaker. She also makes her own dresses. So her attention to detail is important to her when she dons her dress. And her character is important to her when she creates dresses for others. Her attention to detail, her diligence, her work ethic, because that's how people will continue to come back and purchase more dresses from her. That's her livelihood. Good news is coming in our future, folks. Somehow, some way, somewhere, we will find ourselves in a position of authority, a position of being well respected and valued. And hey, well paid is nice too. Because of the actions we took in the past. We were kind, considerate. This also says, be mindful of how we care for ourselves. It also says there are supportive energies out there. Female and feminine energies. There are extremely supportive energies out there. So thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your tenderness. Thank you for your compassion. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your consideration. Thank you for your gentleness. Everyone does things differently for their own reasons. And we respect that. The highest level of respect. Because our creations are important to us. And we hope that our creations are important to others as well. All right, folks. Have a wonderful day. This is a brand new concept for me. So even though I'm used to signing off in this present moment, I'm not going to lie, I'm completely caught off guard as to how to say end the video. 4422 when I said that. 2 master numbers. We're mastering this on 2 levels. That will resonate for you, however that resonates for you. All right, folks. I'm not gonna lie, I prefer the headshot to the boob shot. It's part of the reason I don't focus on my table. Plus, you get to see the details. You get to see the details. All right, folks. I have a week to figure out what the next video is going to be. I'll see you next week. Bye.